Okay, hi. This is how to do a water change for my fish tank. Um, and pretty much the point of a water change is to get rid of any ammonia that's in the tank, which can kill the fish. The fish makes ammonia, and there's bacteria in the tank to help convert it to nitrates and stuff. But when there's not enough bacteria slash just too much ammonia, then that's an issue. So the point of a water change is to prevent ammonia buildup. So pretty much you never do a 100% water change. You do a 20%, sometimes 50 if it's like really bad, but for this purpose it'll just be a 20% water change. So pretty much like I have this pitcher and I have this siphon which suctions up the water and puts it into this. The way that the siphon works, the only way I've gotten it to work is I stick this thing down into the water, push the bulb in, put my finger on top, and then like kind of have it over the pitcher and then let it go, and it'll slowly fill up with water. And then once it's all the way filled up here and here, let it go, and it should release water. So again, you like stick you squeeze the bulb, stick this in, put your finger over this, and then let go. And that's how it's worked for me. I tried doing the way the instructions said and it didn't do anything, so that's how I found it works. And pretty much you're just gonna let it keep filling up and then pull the siphon out once it reaches the top, go dump it. I usually do 3 of these, and also you're gonna try to want to get any like debris at the bottom out, because the fish poops and the snails don't eat that. And then sometimes there's snail food at the bottom, and sometimes paint flakes off of the decorations. So you want to try to get any debris. But the way you do that, you can't put it directly on top of the sand because it will suck up the sand too. You slightly hover it over the sand, and then that gets debris. If it looks pretty clean on the bottom though, you don't have to worry about that. If you don't want to risk getting the sand caught up in it, that's okay too. The main point is to get the water out, okay? So I'm gonna make it so that hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. So you have to move the light, and you have to take off the top. Generally, I'll just like flip it like that. Okay. You also never want to get it near the suction part, near the fish, because it will hurt the fish. And try to avoid the snails too. And so I push in the black bulb, stick it in, put my finger over the blue part, and I let the black part go, and then it fills up with water. I let my finger go, and now it's getting water out. It's like made a suction. And I see some snail food, so I'm trying to do that. Also try to avoid sucking up any of the plants, because that is important for the fish tank. And sometimes I'll get a little bit of sand when I'm trying to get the fish food, but just try not to get a lot of sand. Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention is that technically it's supposed to be filled to a certain height, and once it gets below a certain height, you're supposed to turn the heater off. So I'm just gonna unplug the heater. It's the second one on this thing. Okay, and then it's pretty much at the top, so I'm gonna pull it out and then do that again. Okay, as you can kind of see behind me, I've taken out about 20% of the water. So I rinsed out the pitcher after doing about 2 pitchers worth of water. A little bit less, but kind of depends on like how far it is up. If it's at the black line, above the black line, below the black line, you get what I mean. Anyway, the most important step of adding water is to dechlorinate, okay? Because chlorine will kill the fish. It will hurt it really bad. So you use primer. It smells like sulfur, not great. And for this amount, which is like probably less than a gallon, honestly, maybe a gallon even, you only use the littlest bit, okay? So I put some in here, but I'm gonna use even less, okay? So literally watch. It's gonna be like a drop of conditioner. Okay, I have some more in here, but I'm gonna dump the dechlorinated water in. You wanna kind of diffuse the water, because if you dump it all in one spot, it'll disrupt like where things are, like the sand and the plants. So you can either like pour it on your hand. I don't know if you can see that in there, but I'm pouring the water on my hand to disperse where it's landing, and I'm going on a very gentle flow rate, okay? So usually it takes me a while to dump even just one pitcher, because I don't want to disrupt the fish and I don't want to disrupt the plants or the sand. You can also pour it on this fake leaf that's in the upper right hand corner. And it kind of like goes down a little bit, but that will also help you instead of if you don't want to pour it on your hand. Okay. So now you have to get the second pitcher of water and again dechlorinate. After, do about a capful of stability and then put the lid back how it was and put the light back in the front. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so another pitcher, primer to get dechlorinate, and then after you've done that, about a capful of stability, which adds beneficial bacteria to keep ammonia down. Okay, bye, thanks. Kind of the last thing is replug in the water heater, which goes above right there. You'll know it's on. There will be a red light on the heater, which is in the back left corner. If you accidentally unplug the filter, you'll hear it stop running and the water won't be moving at all. You have to text me and I'll tell you how to restart it, because it's kind of a process, so try not to unplug the filter, which is the bottommost one, okay? And then also, if you use too much water conditioner on the first one, like you accidentally pour too much, you can not dechlorinate the next one, and then it'll like balance it out. So I poured a little bit more than I meant to last time, so I'm not gonna add water primer. So yeah. All right, so once you're done with the water change, you wanna double check that that red light is on, because you've plugged back in the heater. You wanna make sure the filter is flowing. You've repositioned the light up to the front, and you've put the lid back on. And as you can see, we have 2 happy snails and a happy betta fish. Of course, the water isn't perfect. There's still some stuff on the bottom, and those white things are things to help the snail's shells grow, so don't necessarily get rid of those white. It's called cuttle bone. But overall, it's looking pretty good.